Y'all, that people be mad. You gonna always be mad. What gotta say? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. So D-Lo, we finna turn up on these. He got me on one, playing on my top.
I'm finna give y'all exactly what y'all been looking for. The people who been talking a little crazy, I see y'all. I see the crazy people, okay? I see the crazy people that's rappers. I see the crazy people that's bloggers. I see the crazy people that's fans. I see the crazy people that's naughties. Y'all is finna get exactly what y'all been looking for.
Stop scrolling, because what I'm about to show you is chaos you won't believe. A simple courtside moment turned into one of the wildest celebrity feuds of the year. We're talking secret videos, stolen aesthetics, and relationships cracking in real time. Fans are gasping, bloggers are speculating, and social media is exploding. Tweets, posts, memes, the whole internet is on fire. And the craziest part? It's still unfolding. Every like, every comment, every gesture, it's being dissected like evidence in a trial. You think you know the story? Trust me, you don't. Buckle up, because this drama is about to get insane. Alright, everyone, buckle up because the chaos I'm about to break down is absolutely wild. The kind of drama that makes you sit back, drop your popcorn, and just stare in disbelief at your screen. We're talking courtside shade, whispered rumors, stolen aesthetics, and relationships cracking in real time. The type of messy, public, celebrity-fueled spectacle that has the internet collectively gasping, theorizing, and refreshing timelines every 5 seconds. And the wild part? It's still unfolding. New posts, cryptic tweets, and subtle Instagram likes keep adding fuel to the fire, making it nearly impossible to predict what's coming next. This is one of those stories that makes you realize just how intertwined fame, public perception, and personal relationships have become in the digital age. So, picture this. It's supposed to be a perfectly normal weekend, quiet and routine, nothing out of the ordinary, just the usual social media scrolling and basketball games. But then, out of nowhere, Lila is spotted looking all cozy and affectionate with star basketball player Jaden Cross, and immediately the internet lights up. Heart emojis, fire emojis, and countless comments flood in within minutes. Fans are buzzing, sending digital applause, celebrating the appearance of a new couple who seem to radiate perfect chemistry. The excitement is palpable, the vibes are immaculate, and for a brief moment, it feels like a wholesome, feel-good celebrity moment. Everyone wants to see love bloom, and for a second, the drama seems miles away. But, as with most stories in this kind of high-profile, celebrity-filled world, just when everyone starts celebrating, things take a sharp and unexpected turn. A famous rapper, let's call her Nova Blaze, allegedly begins hinting about a secret video, and the rumor mill, already primed and ready, immediately goes into overdrive. When I say it explodes, I mean it at a detonate-level intensity, with gossip accounts tweeting, TikTok users speculating, and Instagram stories dissecting every move of the day. Suddenly, what should have been a sweet, innocent relationship reveal is overshadowed by whispers of scandal. Industry insiders, who usually keep quiet, start murmuring about a supposed tape involving Lila and another artist, and within hours, this rumor begins dominating every timeline. The chatter is relentless, and even casual fans are pulled in, unsure what's true and what's fabricated, but addicted to the unfolding narrative nonetheless. The whispers grow louder, the drama thickens, and social media becomes a battlefield where loyalty, judgment, and speculation collide. Fans are dissecting every post, every cryptic like, and every subtle emoji, treating each as evidence of deeper truths. Conversations once limited to the industry now spill into mainstream forums, meme accounts, and late-night commentary videos. Suddenly, an ordinary weekend has transformed into a full-blown, multi-platform spectacle, with public opinion swinging wildly like a pendulum. And then, as if the situation wasn't intense enough, we hit the petty phase, and I mean deep, Olympic-level petty. Lila decides to show up courtside at one of Jaden's games, ostensibly just supporting her partner, looking cute, cheering enthusiastically, doing the normal, supportive girlfriend things we've all come to expect in such public relationships. But the internet, ever vigilant, notices a pattern. The scene mirrors what Nova used to do when she was dating an athlete, from her posture to her style, even down to subtle gestures. What should have been a completely harmless, supportive appearance suddenly feels loaded with meaning. Fans and observers start claiming that Nova believes Lila is copying her entire vibe, her energy, her aesthetic, her presence. Every outfit, every facial expression, every move is analyzed and critiqued, as though Lila's authenticity is under trial in the court of public opinion. The tension intensifies, fueled by social media speculation and the 24/7 coverage culture that makes no moment too small to dissect. Energy shifts, subtle side-eye looks are noted in screenshots, and the internet builds its own narrative around this courtside appearance. Suddenly, what began as an ordinary weekend moment, a casual outing, a bit of public affection, escalates into full-blown chaos almost overnight. Analysts, bloggers, and fans alike are theorizing about motivations, alliances, and secret pasts, connecting dots that may or may not exist. Every small gesture is now interpreted as a strategic move in an ongoing feud, and the digital world hangs on each development like it's a season finale cliffhanger. The scenario demonstrates just how precarious and exposed celebrity relationships have become in a social media-driven world, where every glance and like can spark conjecture, drama, and even career-altering consequences. As the narrative develops, the stakes feel higher than ever. It's not just about love or petty rivalry, it's about perception, legacy, and influence. Lila, once just another rising star navigating her career and personal life, now finds herself at the center of a storm she likely never anticipated. Meanwhile, Nova's insinuations, whether accurate or not, have created a ripple effect across the industry, pushing alliances and fan bases to choose sides, and turning a simple social media observation into a full-scale public spectacle. The energy is electric, charged with tension, anticipation, and the kind of drama that feeds headlines, memes, and endless commentary. And in the midst of all this chaos, we're reminded that in today's celebrity culture, even the smallest moments, like a supportive appearance at a basketball game, can be magnified, misinterpreted, and transformed into narrative fuel that keeps the story evolving minute by minute. By the end of it, what should have been a calm weekend has instead become a case study in public scrutiny, social media virality, and the intricate dance of fame. Fans are hooked, analysts are dissecting every nuance, and the digital landscape is alive with speculation, creating a feedback loop that will likely keep the story circulating for weeks, months, or even longer. And while we, the audience, sit back with popcorn in hand, the reality is that this is more than entertainment. It's a lesson in how quickly perception can escalate, how rumors can transform reality, and how one seemingly innocent public moment can evolve into full-blown chaos in a matter of hours. Now, things have escalated into a full-blown situation nobody saw coming, and the fallout is absolutely brutal. What started as whispers and speculation has snowballed into a public spectacle with consequences that are touching careers, reputations, and personal relationships simultaneously. Jaden, caught in the crossfire, reportedly starts pulling away from Lila as the rumors and online chaos swirl uncontrollably. Fans and onlookers notice the subtle shift in his posts and appearances, speculating endlessly about whether he's trying to protect his peace or just figure out what is actually happening amidst the tidal wave of gossip. Lila, on the other hand, takes to social media, posting carefully worded captions and responding to cryptic tweets in an attempt to defend herself and shut down the swirling speculation, but by the time she does, the damage is already done. What was initially a small, simmering competitive tension between two female artists has now erupted into a full-blown scandal, affecting not just their personal lives but the dynamics of everyone connected to them. It's messy, unfiltered, and very much the kind of drama that dominates timelines for weeks, leaving everyone else scrambling to keep up. But here's something most people don't realize. The tension between Lila and Nova isn't new. Fans had been noticing subtle signs for months. Hidden between social media likes, muted comments, and fleeting side glances, there were already hints of unease. Just last year, these two were literally touring together, performing side by side on stage, posting pictures together, laughing in interviews, and generally acting as if everything was perfectly fine. They were tour besties in the truest sense, sharing the spotlight, complimenting each other publicly, and giving fans every impression of solidarity. So how did such a seemingly tight bond transform into a public feud that now has the internet buzzing and insiders whispering about backstabbing and drama behind the scenes? That's where things get complicated. It all starts with Lila making a very public statement courtside at one of Jaden's games. She shows up dressed to impress, radiating confidence, and in no uncertain terms makes it clear that Jaden is hers, publicly claiming him in a way that leaves absolutely no room for ambiguity. Every gesture, every smile, Every social media post connected to that day screams possessive pride and subtle flaunting, and the timing could not have been more precarious. Here's the twist. The game she attends is against the team Nova's boyfriend plays for. Nova herself isn't even present at the game. But somehow, the universe has orchestrated the perfect storm of awkward, petty tension. It's almost cinematic in its timing. The right people in the right place, all optics carefully scrutinized by an audience that thrives on gossip. Suddenly, both women find themselves caught in the crossfire of public scrutiny and personal rivalry, and what might have been a simple, harmless courtside appearance turns into a major talking point for fans, media outlets, and entertainment insiders alike. The energy is electric, almost tangible, and every screenshot, post, and reaction is being dissected to death. And as if this weren't enough, a new layer is added when Lila begins collaborating with EJ King, who, crucially, happens to be Nova's former stylist. The mere fact of this partnership is eyebrow-raising to fans and industry insiders alike. But it goes deeper than just professional collaboration. EJ had previously spoken publicly about wanting more creative freedom and expressed frustration while working with Nova, making the choice to join Lila's team feel strategic, or even, to some observers, petty. Social media chatter explodes as people interpret this move in various ways. Some see it as purely business, others as a calculated swipe at Nova, and still others as an intentional assertion of independence and style dominance. Fans debate endlessly, turning every outfit, hairstyle, and post into potential evidence of ulterior motives. What had begun as a simple weekend romance reveal is now a labyrinth of drama, petty vibes, and high-stakes tension, where every interaction could spark yet another public controversy. Meanwhile, the underlying personal dynamics make the situation even more combustible. Lila is navigating a relationship in the public eye, trying to maintain dignity and composure while simultaneously fending off rumors and perceived slights. Jaden is attempting to parse fact from fiction, figuring out whether the storylines he's hearing are true or simply exaggerated by a digital audience obsessed with conflict. Nova, though absent from some of the public moments, looms large in the narrative, her previous behavior, comments, and professional history with EJ King now being interpreted as context for potential motives. Every past connection is being pulled into the present, and suddenly, history becomes as relevant as the current events, adding layers of speculation and tension that make it almost impossible for anyone to predict the next move. In the middle of all this, the internet continues to explode. Fans are not just reacting, they are analyzing, creating timelines, reposting old videos, and making assumptions about intentions. Industry insiders feed snippets to gossip outlets, who then amplify the story further, creating a feedback loop that ensures the narrative never dies down. What might have been a private or semi-private situation has now become public domain, with thousands weighing in on every perceived slight, every minor action, and every social media like. It's a masterclass in how quickly rumors can escalate in the age of instant communication and viral culture. And for Lila, what started as a small moment of personal celebration, attending a game, showing support for her partner, collaborating with a stylist, has ballooned into one of the most complex and high-stakes situations of her career and personal life. At this point, the situation feels like it could implode at any moment. Every new post, comment, or story has the potential to reignite the drama, and fans are watching every second with bated breath. The combination of personal relationships, professional history, social media interpretation, and public perception has created a perfect storm. This is more than a feud, it's a living, breathing narrative that continues to evolve in real time, one that reminds everyone just how delicate and volatile fame and public scrutiny can be in today's digital landscape. Meanwhile, the drama takes another twist with EJ King, the stylist who felt underappreciated while working with Nova. Rumors swirled that Nova owed him a huge sum in unpaid fees, some said around $80,000, but many insiders believe the real fracture wasn't about money at all. It stemmed from EJ testifying against Nova in a high-profile party incident involving Tory Lanez. During his testimony, EJ claimed he tried to de-escalate things when Nova got frustrated after drinking, and he even suggested she could get aggressive when intoxicated. The internet went wild when EJ later posted cryptic references on social media, refusing to apologize, which only fueled the fire. Their professional relationship was effectively over, and that's why Lila's next move felt so pointed. She hired EJ King as her stylist. Fans immediately read it as shade, and the timeline made it look intentional. Their feud reportedly ignited months earlier when Lila reposted a Tory Lanez song and Nova unfollowed her publicly, the first real sign that something was off. Lila tried to downplay it, insisting nothing was wrong, but Nova clearly saw things differently. So, when Lila then collaborates with EJ, the same stylist who had testified against Nova, it feels calculated, deliberate, and the internet noticed instantly. The chaos only escalates when stylists start clashing online. Lila shows up courtside looking flawless thanks to EJ, and Nova appears with her new stylist, Kane. Fans immediately start debating whether Lila is copying Nova's entire courtside aesthetic, prompting Kane to clap back on social media, insisting he invented the original style. What started as behind-the-scenes tension has now exploded into a full-blown, public feud, spilling over courtside and social media alike. Chaos when stylist battles spill into social media, with both teams trash-talking each other relentlessly. Lila's hairstylist jumps into the comments with sharp jabs, escalating the petty energy to maximum levels, and fans are here for every moment. The alleged tipping point, though, came when a fan tweeted that Nova supposedly got bitter after Lila outsold her by 5,000 copies. Lila doesn't just like the tweet, she doubles down with a bold, public post, seemingly confirming the narrative. That moment is widely seen as when Nova decided the feud was officially on, too public and disrespectful to ignore. From there, rumors went nuclear. Word on the street is that Nova allegedly has a tape involving Lila and another man, and is threatening to release it if the shade and petty behavior continue. While nothing is confirmed, Lila's sudden silence speaks volumes, and Jaden reportedly feels blindsided, realizing the relationship he thought was straightforward is now tangled in whispers and old rumors. Meanwhile, Lila's dynamic with Yoti, long suspected by fans, only adds fuel to the fire, as their interactions have never seemed entirely professional, leaving the internet to speculate endlessly about the real story behind the headlines. The drama takes another extravagant turn when gestures and gifts start fueling speculation about Lila and Jaden's relationship. Remember when Jaden surprised Lila with a Maybach for her birthday? That wasn't just a flashy present. It looked suspiciously romantic, and the internet immediately exploded, with fans commenting, "That's not a boss move, that's a boyfriend move." But it didn't stop there. Jaden reportedly followed up with a $65,000 Royal Oak watch, and by that point, the whispers had turned into full-blown theories. These weren't normal label artist gestures, they were signs of something more intimate. Add to that Jaden showing up at events to support Lila publicly, performing with her on stage, and celebrating her birthday in ways that screamed partnership rather than business, and suddenly it became what the industry calls an open secret. Everyone knew, everyone saw it, but no one wanted to say it out loud. That all changed once rumors about a secret tape began circulating, forcing the public to confront what may have been happening behind the scenes all along. Fans immediately speculated that Jaden, blindsided by the revelations, might feel betrayed and caught in the middle of a mess he never signed up for. And while some past feuds in the industry had similar energy, this situation allegedly involves a scandal far more extreme, a secret tape with far-reaching consequences that could destroy reputations, end relationships, and threaten careers. What began as innocent courtside appearances and lavish gestures has now spiraled into a volatile mix of jealousy, pettiness, and potential fallout, with the alleged nuclear option looming over Lila's entire world and fans hanging on every development. The chaos has officially hit absolute overload. Twitter is on fire, Instagram is melting down, and TikTok is spinning out with wild conspiracy theories left and right. Jaden reportedly starts stepping back, trying to separate fact from rumor, while Lila finds herself at the center of what could easily be the most career-threatening scandal of her life. Comment sections erupt with fans taking sides, throwing shade, creating memes, and analyzing every single post and move. It's celebrity drama on steroids, and no one can look away. So here we are, at the peak of this roller coaster mess, left with burning questions. Will Nova actually release the alleged tape, or is it all a calculated bluff to pressure Lila? Will Jaden stick by her and try to navigate the chaos, or walk away to protect his peace? And most importantly, can Lila recover from this scandal, or is this the kind of controversy that lingers indefinitely? The streets are watching, blogs are reporting, and the drama shows no sign of cooling down anytime soon. This is the type of feud that could define careers for better or worse, and all of us are just sitting with our popcorn, waiting for the next explosive development. One thing is certain, this story is far from over, and the saga is only just beginning.